I've made loads of progress with Yateford Parkway. Let's take a look. So yes, hello and welcome back to Owen's Model Railways. Today we're going to have the July layout update. So, I'm sure over the last couple of videos you've been able to tell that I've been really charging on with the progress. And I have indeed. So what we'll do, we will start over here at the filler yard end. And you can see straight away we've got this large polystyrene area. Now this is going to become Yateford Town. And at the moment it's just being used as a bit of a storage area for some of my kits and whatnot. Coming down under here, you can see the entrance to the filler yard. So you can see I've got the first set of points in there. And we've got the main line curving off. I have got to just alter this slightly because it is a little bit tight for anything going off down the right hand. Be a little bit tight for anything going down there. So you just got to alter that slightly. So making our way back round, I decided to get the entire fleet out just so you could have a quick glimpse at that. The 66 review is coming next week. So coming down to the platforms, as you saw me install a couple of weeks ago, we've got the Burco signals. They're looking really nice. And you can come down to the track and you can see I've ballasted most of it and I've actually weathered it. I will do a video in the future about how I ballast and weather. And I will just say that the camera is making it the weathering look a lot darker than it actually is. It's nowhere near as dark. I'm just going to take a step back a second and we're going to look down. So this area along the side here, I don't know how permanent this is going to be. I just decided to have a bit of a barrier for the time being. It might stay down, it might come up. I don't know. But we'll see about that. So coming back up, you can see in the last video we installed these lights. I'll turn those on in a minute. And then coming down, we've got some of these scale model scenery next train indicators. And I'm really happy with these. Spent a couple of days building these and it was a really fun process. I really enjoyed myself and I can recommend them. So coming over, I've put this fencing down along a lot of the layout. So over here, on the other side up there, and then along the end back there. This is fencing I won a little while ago at a raffle or something like that. I won it anyway, so I'm very happy with that. Coming over to here, you might have been able to see that this one was a bit damaged, and that one got damaged when I dropped a dictionary on it, but I think it actually ended up looking okay because I just added an extra bit of texture to the fence to break up its perfect condition. Looking here, you can see I've added some grasses to this area and a couple of bushes and then a couple of old sleepers and rails. I just think this fills the scene in. Really do think it just adds an extra bit of texture to the scene. I've also decided to paint the turnout motors grey, although they are still incredibly oversized. I just think it helps them blend in a little bit more than they would normally. Just ignore that little bit of unballasted section. That's where I'll do a video in the future. So continuing up the platform, you can see I've put in the yellow line. This is the scale model scenery kit. I've also installed 3 Acura scale buffers. 1, 2, 3. There'll be a video on those in the future. They are really nice, really nice indeed. Can very much recommend them. Coming over to platform 1, you can see I've started on this on the station building. Now, there's a lot of work that needs doing to it. It's nowhere near complete. So you look at the top, the texture's not brilliant, and around the sides the paint isn't perfect, but there's a lot of work to be done, and we'll get on with that at some point. As you can see, there's just there's a set of 2 seats in there. Then if we turn it up, we've got the next train indicator, multi-platform array, and then another seat just there. I've got some other bits coming in the post, and they should be here in time for the next update. So continuing to move around, we've got the Premier Inn that I built in the live stream a couple of weeks ago. So that's in pretty much its final resting place. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. Really happy with the way it's come out. There are a couple of areas that I might need to get a Sharpie for to cover up the edges, but otherwise I think it looks pretty good. Pulling back, and we're going to go into more of a planning stage. This area here is going to be the car park for the Premier Inn. Pulling down, this is going to be a children's play area. Just thought it would nicely fill the scene. Coming over here, I've got a post sorting office on the way. It's a birthday present, so that won't be put up until October. So that will be put up in October, and we're going to have the car park and road here. Not entirely sure what I'm going to put over there. Don't know what's going to fill that area. We'll have to find out soon. We'll have to have a think about that. So I'm going to go over a few more plans. The area here, this is going to be a multi-storey car park. I'm currently designing that myself. Coming over to here, we're going to have a small bus station area, or a few bus stands outside the station, something to that effect. Then we're going to have a road running along the back, and at this area, just at the end of the platform, I'm going to put one of those traffic calming measures in, where the road narrows to one lane. Just makes it fit into that area, and I think it'll also add some interest to just a fairly plain road. I have got to add some fencing to the back here, but that'll be done soon enough. And like I say, I've charged on with progress, and I'm very happy with where I'm up to. So I'll have a short running session, and then we will say goodbye. So There's lots to come. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them. Thank you, and goodbye.